This is Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt, voice of the people.
Say, you have won it all for me. Come on, say, death could not hold you. Hold you down. Come on, you are the risen King. Yes, you are. And we declare that you're seated in majesty. won it all for me. Let's sing that again. Hallelujah. Every voice in this room. Hallelujah. You have won. You have won the victory. Oh, yes, you have. So we give you high praise and we say, hallelujah. You have won it all for me.
He said you are God alone. From before time began, you are on your throne. You are God alone. And right now, and right now.
Highest mountain, looked all around, couldn't find nobody. Went down into the deepest valley, looked all around down there, couldn't find nobody. I went across the deep blue sea, couldn't find one to compare to your grace, your love, your mercy. Nobody greater than you. Searched all over, couldn't find nobody. I looked high and low, still couldn't find nobody. Nobody greater, nobody greater, no, nobody greater than you. I searched all over, couldn't find nobody. I looked high and low, still couldn't find nobody. Nobody greater, nobody greater, nobody greater than you. Nobody can heal like you can. Oh, most holy one, you are the great I am. Awesome in all your ways, and mighty is your hand. You are he who carried out redemption's plan. You are he who carried out redemption's plan. Searched all over, couldn't find nobody. I looked high and low, still couldn't find nobody. Nobody great. Nobody greater, Jesus. Nobody greater than you. Searched all over. Searched all over. Couldn't find nobody. I looked high and low, still couldn't find nobody. Nobody great. Nobody great. Nobody. Lift those hands for real in here. Come on. Nobody greater. Nobody greater, Jesus. Nobody greater than you. Nobody greater. Nobody greater. Nobody greater. No. Nobody greater than you. Now lift those hands, singers, and let's just give him the glory. Nobody greater. Nobody greater. Couldn't find nobody. Nobody greater. Nobody greater than you. Nobody greater than you. I dare you lift your hand and say that with us tonight. Come on. Nobody greater. Nobody greater. Nobody greater. Nobody greater. Nobody greater than you. Nobody greater than you. Nobody like you, Jesus. Nobody greater than you, God.
gives me hope when I am down. Every of my need that you supply. My God, you are so good to me. I've never seen any God like you. Shimo, who gives me hope when I am down. Every of my need that you supply. You've been so good to me. Jesus, you've been so good to me. In every situation. Oh. In every situation. In every situation. So good to me. In every situation. You've been so good to me, oh God. In every situation. Oh. In every situation. Oh. You've been so good to me. In every situation, you always supply for me, oh God. In every situation. Oh. In every situation. You've been so good. You've been so good to me. Jesus, you've been so good to me, oh God. In every situation. You are so good to me. In every situation. You've been so good. You've been so good to me. I'll praise the Lord no matter what. Every day I speak of His glories and grace. Let's praise the Lord together, 'cause His God has been so good to us. I'll praise the Lord no matter what. Every day I speak of His glories and grace. Let's praise the Lord together, 'cause this God has been so good to us. Jesus, you've been so good
worship you and praise your holy name. There is no one like you, Lord. You're deserving of all our praise. Ibu Chima, Ibu Chi, Ibu Chima, Onem Jemanuel, Nani Ibu Chimo, Onyewemo, Nani Ibu Chimo, Onyewemo. Here we've come to worship you and praise your holy name. There is no one like you, Lord. You're deserving of all our praise. Oh, here we've come, Lord. Yeah. Lord, to praise your holy name. There is no one like you, Lord. You're deserving of all our people. You are God all by yourself. You're the God I make my boast in, Lord. The order of my life, the order of my soul. Somebody lift your hands, come. God forever, God for all time. And you are my God. Creator of it all, creator of all things.
Radio has never been this good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt, are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
This is Today 95.1 FM. To copy this tune, press 9.
This is Today 95.1 FM.
For current news and information, press 5.
They are politicians, all of them. They know what they do.
So they know how they attack each other.
And
To stay connected all day, press 1.
The person who raised the alarm is the one who made the public know about
Good afternoon and welcome to the World News on Air Premium Talk Radio.
We are your premium talk radio station. Today 95.1 FM. The station with a unique dial.
Today FM at 6. Yay! Thank you, Productions, for opening your hearts to Today 95.1 FM.
Without you, there is no us. 6 years of giving you a voice, 6 years of non-stop quality broadcasting, 6 years of great talk, news, mind-blowing sports and entertainment.
The most beautiful things are not associated with money. They are memories and moments we share.
Today, we have the courage to celebrate because of you, and you.
As you share in our celebration, we wish you all the joy that never ends.
It's no longer news that we are the voice of the people. We work hard, so we have to party hard.
Come on. Oh yeah, now. Come on. Let's go.
There is never a dull moment of this dial.
But let's get on now to what is happening here in Nigeria.
In the southwest, we have 136, south 131, southeast 30. I'm not talking about the ones that died months ago. And Mr. President is busy traveling.
The foundation in this democratic era we're experiencing today, honestly, believe me, the person soiled it is Obasanjo. At the time he was tearing his party card, I was very ashamed. He didn't notice that he was tearing himself.
How long will you keep on complaining?
We keep you informed, thrilled, and inspired.
I need to select. I like every kind of woman. But man, light skin does it for me. No, I'm not racist. That's what I'm saying. I could take anybody. You know what I'm saying?
We are your premium talk, news, and sports radio. Today, 95.1 FM. Don't touch that dial.
All right. We've got to go. It's 11:30.
You're welcome to the program. Let's talk. Flood has become a major issue in our society. Was there no proper drainage done for these things to be, for this flood, and for this flood to be done? And it got me thinking.
You see how difficult it is for them. Not all hosts know about the game. Hello and welcome to your number one news and talk radio station, Today 95.1 FM. We've got loads of news and gossip for you, but first off, let's go on a commercial break. Glad you know now.
Good morning and welcome to Today 95.1 FM, your number one news and talk radio station. I am Success David. Trust you had a great night's rest. Today is the 12th of June 2019. It's another beautiful day and I hope that you are ready for today. As usual, today, this is another edition of the Good Morning Quote. You know, just how we get done every single morning. It is where I get to tell you about things that will help you to get through with your day and of course for you to become better people. And well, to make the society a better place. Remember that making the society to develop and of course to be a better place starts with you. And I hope that you keep that in mind even as I go into today's edition. To start, as always, I'll be bringing you the quote of the day. And today's quote says, "Be kind. We never know what people are going through. Give grace and mercy because one day your circumstance would change and you may need it." And that's coming from Germany, Kent. Be kind, We never know what people are going through. Give grace and mercy because one day your circumstance could change and you may need it. Great quote coming back there. Now I'll be going to the story that I have for us today. And that is the most interesting part. It is about where you get to learn something new about what has happened before in the lives of other people and how they were able to overcome it and, of course, to become better people. So when you listen to this story, you might want to apply what they applied for us to become better people. And today's title of the story says, "What goes around comes around." What goes around comes around. So hold that thought even as I start. One day, a man saw an old lady stranded on the side of the road. But even in the dim light of the day, he could see she needed help. So he pulled up in front of her Mercedes and got out. His Pontiac was still sputtering when he approached her. Even with the smile on his face, she was worried. No one had stopped to help for the last hour or so. Was it going to hurt her? She thought. He didn't look safe. He looked poor and hungry. He could see that she was frightened, standing out there in the cold. He knew how she felt. It was those chills which only fear can put in you, he said. And then he said, "I'm here to help you, ma'am. Why don't you wait in the car where it's warm? By the way, my name is Brian Anderson." Well, all she had was a flat tire. But for an old lady, that was bad enough. Brian crawled under the car, looking for a place to put the jack, skinning his knuckles a time or two. Soon he was able to change the tire, but he had to get dirty and his hands hurt. As he was tightening up the lug nuts, she rolled down the window and began to talk to him. She told him that she was from St. Louis and was only just passing through. She couldn't thank him enough for coming to her aid. Brian just smiled as he closed her trunk. The lady asked how much she owed him. Any amount would have been all right with her. She already imagined all the awful things that could have happened had he not stopped. Brian never thought twice about being paid. This was not a job for him. He was helping someone in need, and God knows there were plenty who had given him a hand in the past. He had lived his whole life that way, and it never occurred to him to act any other way. He told her that if she really wanted to pay him back, the next time she saw someone who needed help, she could give that person the assistance they needed. And Brian added, "And think of me." He waited until she started her car and drove off. It had been a cold and depressing day, but it felt good as he headed for home, disappearing into the twilight. A few miles down the road, the lady saw a small cafe. She went in to grab a bite to eat and take the chill off before she made the last leg of her trip home. It was a dingy-looking restaurant. Outside were two old gas pumps. The whole scene was unfamiliar to her. The waitress came over and brought a clean towel to wipe her wet hair. She had a sweet smile, one that even being on her feet for the whole day couldn't erase. The lady noticed the waitress was nearly 8 months pregnant, but she never let the strain and aches change her attitude. The old lady wondered how someone who had so little could be so giving to a stranger. Then she remembered Brian. After the lady finished her meal, she paid with a $100 bill. The waitress quickly went to get her change, but the old lady had slipped right out the door. She was gone by the time the waitress came back. The waitress wondered where the lady could be. Then she noticed something written on the napkin. There were tears in her eyes when she read what the lady had wrote. "You don't owe me anything. I have been there too. Someone once helped me the way I'm helping you. If you really want to pay me back, here is what you would do. Do not let this chain of love end with you." Under the napkin were 4 more $100 bills. Well, there were tables to clear, sugar bowls to fill, and people to serve, but the waitress made it through another day. That night, when she got home from work and climbed into the bed, she was thinking about the money and what the lady had written. How could the lady have known how much she and her husband needed it? With the baby due next month, it was going to be hard. She knew how worried her husband was, and as he lay sleeping next to her, she gave him a soft kiss and whispered soft and low, "Everything is going to be all right. I love you, Brian Anderson." Now, there is an old saying that goes, "What goes around comes around." And that is the end of my story. I know it's pretty tough trying to recall everything that happened. I mean, I got lost at a point in time because I was trying to connect everything that happened in the story. But here is a summary of how the story went. An old lady had a flat tire and she was standing by the roadside. Someone came to help her, and the person who came to help her had his own challenges. But then he had thought how long she had been standing there and nobody wanted to help her, not forgetting that it was very cold. So he did help her. And when he was done, she wanted to pay him for the services that he had delivered to her, but he didn't want to take the payment. He had thought that many other people had helped him in the past, and this was the only thing he could do to pay those people back, because he couldn't have paid them. And just when he was done, the old lady drove off and stopped right at the restaurant where the man who helped her had his wife working. Now, they were poor, they were expecting a baby, and they didn't have money. But the wife didn't think of all of the challenges she had. She was still happy doing her job anyways. And then she went ahead to give a helping hand to the old lady. Then the old lady paid for the coffee she had taken. She gave her $100 bill, and just when she went to get change for the old lady had thought, how can somebody pregnant be so kind to her? And then she remembered the same man who had helped her from before she came to the restaurant. And she thought, if somebody can be this kind to helping me, why can't I help somebody else? And then she dropped 4 more dollar bills, $100 bills, under the napkin which the waitress had given to her. Now, plus the change that the waitress was going to give to her. And then she wrote a note and gave it to her, which read that the waitress doesn't owe her any change. All she owed her was to make sure that the kindness continued to many other people. And when the waitress got home, to my surprise, I know it was to your surprise too, the man who had helped the old lady was her husband, and that was Brian Anderson. Imagine how helping somebody comes back to you. Now, many a times we think that if we help someone, we might not get the help we need back. And that is because you expect the person you're helping to help you back. So sometimes you do not want to help because you feel that the person will not be in the same position to help you. It might be that the person is very poor and then you're not so rich, but you have something to spare. But then the thought that the person can't pay you back, you hold back what you would have been able to use to help the person out. It is high time for us to change that thought. Just like the story said, what goes around comes around. You might not get the help from the person you're helping, but trust me, the help would come back to you. So why don't you start helping people today? Do not think that you do not have enough. Do not think that the person is not or can't be in the right position to help you, because the person might not be the one to help you, but surely you'd get the help you need from someone else. And that is my story for the day. But before I go, a reminder of what the quote of the day is. Don't forget, the title of the story was What Goes Around Comes Around. Well, here is the quote of the day. Be kind. We never know what people are going through. Give grace and mercy, because one day your circumstance could change and you may need it. Just like Brian and his wife needed that help, but he got it because he had lended a hand of help to someone else. So let us start helping people today. Remember, the only time that you can ever start to change is the day in which you decide to change. Now let today be that you should decide to change and continue in that change. Once again, this is Today 95.1 FM, your premium news and talk radio station. I am Success David, and I brought to you that interesting story and of course the quote of the day to give you a second chance to think about being good and adding value to the society. Remember that change begins with you, and with you, change can get to everyone in the society, and then the society becomes a better place. Do have a great morning.
Today FM at 6. Yay! Thank you, Productions, for opening your heart to Today 95.1 FM.
Without you, there is no us. 6 years of giving you a voice, 6 years of non-stop quality broadcasting, 6 years of great talk, news, mind-blowing sports and entertainment.
The most beautiful things are not associated with money. They are memories and moments we share.
Today, we have the courage to celebrate because of you, and you.
As you share in our celebration, we wish you all the joy that never ends.
It's no longer news that we are the voice of the people. We work hard, so we have to party hard.
Come on. Oh yeah, now. Come on. Let's go.
You're welcome to the program. Let's talk. Flood has become a major issue in our society. Was there no proper drainage done for these things to be, for this flood, and for this flood to be done? And it got me thinking.
You see how difficult it is for them. Not all hosts know about the game. Hello and welcome to your number one news and talk radio station, Today 95.1 FM. We've got loads of news and gossip for you, but first off, let's go on a commercial break. Glad you know now.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Chief Francis Fitness. Come to you with another brand new topic. Short topic of 6 office exercises to get fit at your desk while you're working. I found out that a lot of people just sit for a long time and do stuffs. Call the receptionist to get you a cup of coffee or send for an errand to buy you something. You can't even walk around, even during break time. But I want to help you on 6 office exercises that you can do. I really admire that you do not have enough time to leave your desk for exercising. That is why I'm here with some easy to perform office exercises that can help you so blood can circulate in your body and can still keep fit. Number 1, tap your feet. Tap your feet while sitting. Tap your feet while sitting. It is one of the most straightforward exercises you can do while working on your desktop. All you have to do is tap your feet regularly, rapidly on the floor. Perform it in a way as if you are jogging on a spot. You can perform these exercises at any time of the day and without letting anyone know about what you're doing. Commence on exercise with a slow start and then move towards the rapid pace. You will notice that while performing the exercises, your heart rate will increase. Also, the muscles in your legs will feel the strain and you will get overall better blood circulation. Keep in mind that tapping your feet will generate some noise, and you have to make sure that there is a small carpet or rug between your feet and the floor to curtail the efforts of the sound produced. Number 2, praying position. Praying position is yet another exercise that is simple but very effective for the body. You can carry out these exercises during those boring board meetings. What you have to do is keep your back straight and rest your feet on the floor. Now join your hands in a position like you are praying. Press your palms against each other with a considerable amount of force for at least 10 to 20 seconds. Then release the position and again repeat the same. This exercise is extremely good to keep your arms and core perfectly fine. Number 3, wall sits. While others are going for break, doing a lot of stuff, you can actually stand up on your office, laying your back on the wall as if you're trying to sit, and you just stay there and count for up to 20 seconds. Wall sits is for exercises that you have to leave your desk, but we all do the same whenever we need water or go to a restroom or go to ease yourself. So it's just something that will take you for like 30 seconds or 1 minute. Find the nearest wall to your desk and stand against it tightly. Now make a sitting position while your back is resting against the wall. Breathe as you do it. Exhale, inhale and exhale and count up to 20 seconds. Do it like 4 times. And you find that blood is circulating in your body. You feel much better and active. It also helps your back. Not feeling slunching, not feeling pain on your neck area. Also help your lower body and your lower back. Make sure that your butt are in the air and you are taking no external support other than your back. Remain in this position for the same time and then you can hook up to your desk. If you feel it's hard, then you can carry a book with you or you can read a newspaper to distract yourself while you are performing these wall exercises. It takes no more than 1 minute. Number 4, chair dips. Chair dips is one of the good exercises that will activate all the muscles in your upper body, your shoulders, your lats, your triceps, including your back. Also corrects the posture, including your legs. You're working on your knee as well, your hamstring and your butt. It's a very good exercise. Who said that dips are also impossible? It is very, very good for everyone to perform these exercises while in your office. This will also help you to get up of your seat and do this. Stand up and look for a chair that is robust enough to bear your weight. Pair that chair close to you. Make sure it's comfortable enough when you place your hands on that chair. Now try to perform dips while taking help from the chair. Hold the chair with your hands and use the strength of your arms and the cores to lift your body up and down. Do as 10 sets dips and take some rest in a while. You can do 2 sets of 10 dips each day. Number 5 exercises is a shallow boxing. Shallow boxing is the time to keep your desktop and laptop away. You can perform shallow boxing exercises while hitting the air. Try to do these exercises as swiftly as possible. This is so because your body will generate more heat and you will ooze out more sweat. Keep a towel behind you too after doing the exercise so you can clean up your sweat. Number 6, seated leg rises. Seated leg rises is an abdominal exercise that has a multitude of benefits. You can perform these exercises while sitting on your chair. Raise your legs one by one and keep them in a perpetual position for about 30 to 40 seconds. Repeat this for at least 5 times for one leg and then do the other one and rest. Catch your breath. Remember to warm up before you do all this exercise. Now, in summary, this exercise only helps you to circulate the blood in your body because sometimes when you sit for 6 hours or 8 hours, you find out that your legs, your toes, they are swollen. Why? Blood is not circulating, oxygen is not circulating well. It's not going to make you lose weight. You still have to hit the gym, you still have to be more active. But this will help. At least will help your body to be active and you'll feel good about it. You'll feel good. You'll become a little bit stronger. But this will not make you lose weight. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to achieve your goals. But this will help blood to circulate. Small benefits. I'm going to stop here and join me in a moment for some exercises. All right, we're back for some exercises. We're going to be starting some warm-up before we start. We're just going to be warming up our body. Just stand in place, rotate your torso side by side. Rotate your torso side to side, go side as I count. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're going to start with jump and jack. It's also a cardio, okay? Jump and jack. You jump up and you jack by moving your hands upward also as you clap those hands together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's a good warm-up. We're doing jogging in place now. We're still doing the cardio section. Jog in place. Today we're going to be doing cardio. Jog in place. Just stand in one place and just be jogging. Lift your knee up and down. Jog in place, okay? Go. 1, 2, higher. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Now we're going to be doing jump squats. You jump and you squat down. You jump and you squat down. Okay, remember, squat down first and you hop up. Squat down first and you hop up. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 again. 1, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10. 1, 2. Don't stop. 3. Don't stop. 4. Keep moving. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm so proud of you. I think the heart rate is up right now. If you've been doing all these exercises, just hang in there. Keep going on with me so you burn more calories, okay? Next, we're going to be doing mountain climbers. Mountain climbers is to lie on the floor like you're doing a plank, okay? But lift your 2 legs up the floor. Stay on a plank position. Now you're going to be turning your leg, one knee after the other. Push it towards your abs, towards your core. And you alternate, rotate to the other side while the other leg goes backward. Keep rotating like that. You feel your core tightening. You feel your abs burning, okay? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10. Go. 1. Keep moving. 2. Keep moving. 3, 4. Don't stop. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Stand up again. We're going to be kicking that leg forward, okay? That will help to walk your abs. It will help to walk your abs. But please do me a favor. I want you to kick as high as your belly button. Kick as high as your belly button, okay? Ready? Front kick. Alternate both legs. When you kick the right leg, bring it down and kick the other leg. Kick as high as your belly button and give me energy. Ready? Go. 1, 2, kick. 3, kick. 4, kick. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last kick. Go. 1, 2, faster. 3, faster. 4. You alternate your elbow opposite the abs, opposite the 2 legs. Ready? Go. Bicycle kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm so proud of you. Stand up. Good. Before you stand up, okay, just straight your 2 legs out and touch your toe. Try to touch your toe. If you can't grab onto your toe, grab onto your ankles, but you have to keep it straight so you feel those stretches on your back and your hamstring muscles, okay? Now let's stretch everywhere. Stretch. Try to lean down, bring the forehead towards the knee and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stand up. Stretch the whole of your body to the side. The whole of your body to the side and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stretch the other side, opposite. Even your hands, stretch it out to one side and hold. 1, close your legs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's okay for today. Join me again tomorrow for another interesting topic. Thank you so much. For more information, WhatsApp my line on 080-333-96765. I repeat, 080-333-96765. Thank you and God bless you.
I don't know if it's enough for you. Don't got money, I got love for you. Don't know if my love is enough for you. I don't know if
Weather forecast as it unfolds.
Good morning, this is Today 95.1 FM, your number one talk, news and sports radio station. This is the weather report and I am Success. With the international scene, London will be New York will be very sunny at 23 degrees Celsius high and 15 degrees Celsius low, while Manchester City would have sunny intervals at 26 degrees Celsius high and 13 degrees Celsius low. Los Angeles will be sunny at 27 degrees Celsius high and 17 degrees Celsius low. Moving down to Australia, Melbourne will have heavy rain showers at 17 degrees Celsius high and 9 degrees Celsius low. And Moscow, Russia will have light rain showers at 30 degrees Celsius high and 12 degrees Celsius low. Paris, France will have light rain showers at 18 degrees Celsius high and 11 degrees Celsius low. And down to Asia, Mumbai, India will have thundery showers at 32 degrees Celsius high and 27 degrees Celsius low, while Beijing, China will have thick clouds at 33 degrees Celsius high and 23 degrees Celsius low. Tokyo, Japan would have light rain showers at 22 degrees Celsius high and 15 degrees Celsius low. And down to the Middle East, Dubai would be very sunny at 45 degrees Celsius high and 33 degrees Celsius low. And in a news headline, China rains, thousands stranded after record downpour. At least 5 people have been killed and thousands more have been left stranded after record rainfall hit southern China, officials say. Hundreds of homes and thousands of hectares of crops have been destroyed by the downpours, which are expected to continue for several days. More than 2 million people have been affected and roads and bridges have been badly damaged. State media report. In Guzhou province, an entire town was submerged under 2 meters 6 feet 6 inches of water. Elsewhere, China's Meteorological Association said rainfall in the southern province of Jiaxing and Hunan had hit record highs for June. In Jiaxing province alone, 150,000 people were relocated after 9 cities were swamped by deep floodwaters. More than 20,000 homes in southwest region of Guangxi are without power, the state-run China daily newspaper reports. Rainstorms are expected to spread to a number of areas, including Guangdong, Sichuan, and Taiwan by Thursday, the Metropolitan Administration said. It also warned local authorities to be on alert for dangerous mudslides caused by the flooding. Torrential rain has triggered mudslides in southern China in the past. In 2014, Sichuan and Yunnan provinces were hit by large mudslides that caused damages to houses, roads, and vast land areas of farmland. And that is the news headline. Moving down to Africa, back to the weather report. Johannesburg, South Africa would be very sunny at 21 degrees Celsius high and 4 degrees Celsius low, while Accra, Ghana would have sunny intervals at 31 degrees Celsius high and 24 degrees Celsius low. Nairobi, Kenya will have light clouds at 22 degrees Celsius high and 15 degrees Celsius low. And down to